So I told you a week or so ago that I'd keep you up to date on our new listening room. And here we are. If you can see this giant pile of insulation will soon be going up into the ceiling. The guys came in and they put this new grid up here for the ceiling. We've got the whole back is now done, finished. All the insulation's in the walls. They've beefed these walls up. We had to tear apart this wall because it was moving like that, and they went every, well, I think 2 or 3 feet, put a brace in, and then patched the whole thing back up. And this room is some of the stuff that I'm covering in the new series that I've got come out called the Audiophile's Guide, and most of you have heard of that. I don't know how many of you know, but it's going to become a 9-book series that has everything from the room to the stereo to the loudspeaker, the subwoofer, headphones, digital, analog, and these are 200-page books, not nothing. It's been a lot of work and a lot of fun writing it. So I'll let you know when those are out. And a couple of you have asked if the set will be available as a box set. And since I do Amazon and they do printing on demand, they don't really offer a box set. So I want this to be available to any one of you that wants a book on how to set up a room, wants a book on how to set up a subwoofer. You should be able to just go and buy that book, follow the directions and go. But a number of you are going to want the whole set. And so I figured out a way to do a box set, but I can only do a limited number of them. So yes, there will be a box set. I'll let you know. There'll be this nice case and it'll be kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about it. All right, on to the question today. Colin in Toronto writes to me and he says, "Hey Paul, I'm wondering about streaming and if a dedicated streamer provides noticeable improvement over USB. My understanding is that many high-end days now include very good high-end days? Devices must be. Now include very good galvanic isolation. Many even recommend using the USB input against using it. My current setup is a Mac Mini streaming Roon to a DAC that is beside it. Will I really do better by sending the signal through the network to a streamer that is sitting beside my DAC? Depending on the streamer, yes, you will. Like PS Audio's AirLens. That's probably what you're referring to because we're one of the few people that make a true galvanically isolated streamer. So what's that mean? Galvanic isolation means there is no electrical or physical connection between the input and the output. So coming into a streamer, we've got Wi-Fi, we've got Ethernet, or we've got USB. Somehow or other, we are transferring a signal either over the internet, over your home network, or through a computer, or all of that into this streamer. And along with that is a whole bunch of noise from on the grounds, I mean, it's pretty ugly. If you look at it on a scope, you'd see it instantly, tons of noise. And we don't want to pass that noise on to our DAC, right? So by galvanically isolating the streamer, we can put all that noise into the streamer that we build. No worry, the output signal, the actual digital signal that comes out, is then transferred to a separate output stage that has its own power supply. Everything's all by itself, clean as a whistle, not connected in ground or any other way to anything else, and outputs to your DAC and keeps everything clean and good. And it makes a huge difference in the way it sounds. So yeah, I would do that. One other thing I want to mention, and when you connect via USB, if you have a galvanically isolated streamer, then you get rid of those problems. USB is a pretty noisy way to go. You're now connecting your big computer into, or your Mac Mini, which is not that big, but it is complex and it is very noisy, into your DAC. So that's the kind of thing you want to avoid. When if we ever build a streamer into a DAC again, we're going to have to pay special attention to that very thing. Using a USB hub helps, but if you can, get a dedicated streamer that is isolated, keeps it all clean, and then life will be good. All right? Okay, thanks. And I'll keep you up to date on all of this and the book set. All right, bye.